A Republican judge has denied a transgender name change on biblical grounds. This is an odd story. On August 30th, James Dean Ingram went before Judge Bill Graves to request that her name be legally changed to Angela Renee Ingram. Angela's planning to undergo gender reassignment surgery. The request was denied on what is really the flimsiest and most insulting of reasoning, which is that Judge Graves quoted the Bible as his authority. This is via News OK. It is notable that Genesis 1:27 and 28 states, "So God created man in his own image. In the image of God created he him. Male and female he created he them. And God blessed them, and God said unto them, Be fruitful and multiply and replenish the earth." The DNA code shows God meant for them to stay male and female. This is incredible, number one, because it's yet another disgusting right-wing conservative violation of the separation of church and state, but also because the DNA code that God created shows all kinds of things like bad eyesight, congenital heart conditions, predispositions to cancer, infertility, dwarfism. We have medical procedures to remedy every single one of those. According to Graves's biblical interpretation of the law, all of those should be illegal too.
Let's also discuss that a human can be born with both male and female genitalia.
Right, of course.
I wouldn't expect this ignorant ass to know that, but you know.
He pretends to be a, quote, constitutional conservative, but like many of these constitutional conservative Republicans, he is reinterpreting history to match his personal prejudices, and in this particular way, it's very, very offensive.
If there's any justice in this country, this will result in disbarment immediately.
I think that the judge, the person involved, rather, should have a lawyer bring this to an appeals court. The judge is so clearly biased and unable to apply civil law impartially. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, the judge is supposed to apply civil law, and he's quoting the Bible. There is no greater violation than the separation of church and state than quoting the Bible as the reasoning for your decision for a civil law matter. It's unbelievable.
Yeah. What happened to the Constitution?
Well, that's much like union busting and Scott Walker with the NFL refs. They only care about the Constitution when it doesn't go away their personally held social conservatism.
Right. Right. You got to go with whatever you can use to further your agenda.